We are the Centerville Community Chorus, and we are celebrating our 30th year as an organization. We are delighted to be here today to share some of the great music from American stage and movie productions. We'll start out tonight with a great song from a Rodgers and Hammerstein hit movie, State Fair, which was the only score they ever wrote specifically for the screen. State Fair has been produced a couple of times, the last version in 1962, starring Pat Boone and Anne Margaret. It's a grand night for singing, with solos by Patty and Kurt.
It's a grand night for singing. The moon is flying high, and somewhere a bird who is bound will be heard is throwing his heart at the sky. It's a grand night for singing. The stars are bright above. The earth is aglow, and to add to the show, I think I am falling in love.
This next song was written by John Kander and Fred Ebb for a Broadway production of Chicago 50 years ago. The show never got much attention until it was revived decades later on stage, and again when it came out as a 2002 smash movie. Liza Minnelli said, "The greatest thing about Kander and Ebb is you sing their songs and you feel good." The play Chicago is set in the flapper era, the jazz age of the 1920s, and features a gritty, sassy storyline, glittery dance sequences, and of course, our song, and all that jazz.
And all that jazz, I'm gonna cruise
Broadway musical Rent was inspired by the opera La Bohème. It's the story of a group of young people as they go through many changes, the joys of friendship, the pain of separation, the death of a friend. Jonathan Larson, the writer and composer, said, "It's not how many years you live, but how you fulfill the time you spend here." The characters resolve to measure their lives not by time or events, but by love. Mr. Larson passed away from an undiagnosed heart condition just weeks before Rent opened. His play won the Pulitzer Prize for drama that year, as well as a Tony for the best musical score of the year. And he left us this wonderful song called Seasons of Love, with solos by Carly, Amanda, Carrie, Ian, and Chris.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in nights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter and strife. In 525,600 minutes, how do you measure a year in the life?
Or in times that he cried, in bridges she burned, or the way that he died. It's time now to sing out, though the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember a year in the life of friends.
The 1989 Disney movie, The Little Mermaid, won an Oscar for its brilliant score, with music by Alan Menken and lyrics by Howard Ashman. In the show, the mermaid Ariel can see the world above the water and longs to go there, dreaming of being united with the young man that she loves. This is Part of Your World, sung as a duet by Chris and Terry.
stuff.
Isn't it neat?
Wouldn't you think my collection's complete?
Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove,
Treasures untold.
how many wonders can one cavern hold?
Looking around here, you think,
Sure, she's got everything.
I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
I've got who's its and what's its galore.
You want thingamabobs?
I've got 20, but who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those. What do you call them?
Feet.
Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling around down that.
What's that word again?
Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world.
What would I give if I could live out of these waters?
What I would pay to spend the day out on the sand.
Bet you on land
They understand
that they don't reprimand their daughters.
bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand, ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above,
out on the sea.
wish I could be part of that world.
Stephen Sondheim was mentored for years by none other than Oscar Hammerstein, and their combined devotion to story shows. Sondheim's play Into the Woods is a dark comedy, bringing together the characters from several different fairy tales who all invade each other's stories and find themselves tangled in a web of unexpected consequences. Happily Ever After has never been so complicated. We can defeat the wolves and giants if we work together. But still, getting through those fairy tale woods can be a little creepy, even with company. We have two numbers from this musical. The first features Robin as the wicked witch of the play, telling the baker and his wife why they can't have children, which sends them into the woods to reverse the curse. And after that, we'll have the full chorus singing, "No One is Alone."
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought you and his young wife to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but they weren't very handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was with child, and she developed an unusual appetite. She told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and fiddle ferns, and lettuce. He said, all right, but it wasn't quite, 'cause I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, raiding my arugula, ripping up my rampion, my champion, my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him right there. Could have turned him into stone, or a dog, or a chair. But I let him have the rampion. I had lots to spare. In return, however, I said, fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear. And we'll call it square. I thought I had been more than reasonable. But how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket? Beans, beans, and nothing but beans. I'd let him go. I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall when, bang, crash, the lightning flash. Well, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, at last the big day came. I made my claim. Oh, don't take away the baby, they shrieked and screeched. But I did, and I hid her, else she'll never be reached. And your father cried, and your mother died. And for extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. I said, sorry, I'm still not mollified. And I laid a little spell on them. You too, son, that your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss and there's no more scenes, and my garden thrives. You should see my nectarines. But I'm telling you the same I tell kings and queens. Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my greens, especially the beans.
This next number is from the 1946 Broadway show Annie Get Your Gun, with songs by Irving Berlin. The show is loosely based on the life of sharpshooter Annie Oakley and is set in a small town in Ohio. Annie's extraordinary skills catch the attention of a renowned marksman, and they end up bickering over who can outdo whom. In true sibling rivalry fashion, our next song, Anything You Can Do, is performed by Terry and her brother, Scott.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I am.
No, you can't.
Yes, I am.
No, you can't.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I can shoot a partridge with a single cartridge.
I can get a sparrow with a bow and arrow.
I can live on bread and cheese.
And only on that?
Yes.
So can a rat.
Anything you can sing, I can sing higher.
I can sing anything higher than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Anything you can buy, I can buy cheaper. I can buy anything cheaper than you.
50 cents.
40 cents.
30 cents.
20 cents.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say softer.
I can say anything softer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can drink my liquor faster than a flicker.
I can drink it quicker and get even sicker
I can open any safe.
without being caught.
Yep.
Yeah, so can a crook.
Any note you can hold, I can hold longer.
I can hold any note longer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No,
yes,
you.
I can. Anything you can wear, I can wear better. In what you wear, I'd look better than you.
In my coat?
In your vest.
In my shoes?
In your hat.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say faster.
I can say anything faster than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can jump a hurdle.
I can wear a girdle.
I can knit a sweater.
I can feel it better.
I can do most anything.
Can you make a pie?
No.
Yeah, neither can I.
Any notes you can sing, I can sing sweeter.
I can sing any note sweeter than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you
Yes,
can't.
I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I
We have a lot of talent in our group. The music from the 2006 Broadway show, Spring Awakening, won composer Duncan Sheik and lyricist Stephen Slater a Tony and a Grammy. Although the play is described as an angsty rock musical, the song we'll be singing is peaceful. Imagine a quiet summer evening outdoors, soft, warm air, a gentle breeze causing the grass to move gently in the wind, maybe some horses in a nearby field, and above all, a beautiful pastel horizon. Here is The Song of Purple Summer, with solos by Masumi and Julia.
A summer's day, a mother sings a song of purple summer through the heart of everything, and heaven waits so close it seems to show her child the wonder
Richard Rodgers worked with multiple lyricists over decades of work and is the first person to have ever achieved not EGOT, but PGOT status by earning a Pulitzer Prize and an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony Award. Rodgers' writing partner, Oscar Hammerstein, is himself credited with actually creating the modern American musical by writing lyrics that helped advance the plot of the play, rather than just adding a musical diversion. This inspirational song comes from their play Carousel. Our song is You'll Never Walk Alone. It'll be hard to top that one, but wait. Les Mis, as it is often called in English, is based on the novel Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. The title translates to The Wretched Ones and tells the story of the Paris uprising of 1832, a rebellion against the monarchy. The 100,000 participants actually took part of Paris, and in real life, Victor Hugo, walking home, was caught for a while in the crossfire between the rebels and the governing troops. We join the story as the rebels, both men and women, start building barricades in preparation for the battle to come. and the king's soldiers anticipate their role. The song is One Day More, with solos by John, Terry, Carrie, and Amanda.
One day more, another day, another destiny.
This never-ending road to Calvary.
These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time.
I did not live until today. How can I live when we are parted?
One day more.
Tomorrow you'll be worlds away.
And yet with you my world has started.
One more day all on my own.
Will we ever meet again?
One more day with him not caring.
I was born to see with you.
What a life I might have known.
And I swear I will be true.
But he never saw me there.
One more day before the storm.
Do I follow where she
I'll set her faith and freedom. Let her race begin.
do I stay and do I dare?
Take your place with me. The time is come.
Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical Cats has been a hit for decades around the world, including in Japan, where it opened in 1983. Japanese language versions of the songs were written for that production, including the best-known song, Memory, sung by a lonely character who remembers knowing happiness long ago and now holds to the hope that the dawn, or tomorrow, will bring happiness again. In Japanese, tomorrow is ashita. Listen for that word toward the end of the song as ashita, or tomorrow, comes into view. Memory will be sung for you in Japanese by Mari and Masumi. So Long Farewell is one of many hits from Rodgers and Hammerstein's last musical, The Sound of Music. I cannot hear this song without seeing the line of children as, one after another, they sing and then proceed to turn up the stairway and go to bed, after having been told firmly that no, they can't stay up any later. Here is So Long, Farewell. The 1997 animated movie Anastasia later became a Broadway show. It is an imagined retelling of the story of Anastasia, the lost Russian princess. The music was nominated for an Oscar, and we have a song from that show now, a solo by Shanna, who will sing Once Upon a December.
Dancing bears, painted wings, things I almost remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm
Next is a song written by none other than George M. Cohan for his 1904 stage play, Little Johnny Jones, which he wrote because all the Broadway musicals of the time were coming from Europe, and he wanted to see an American story on the stage. The song got its broader exposure much later in the movie Yankee Doodle Dandy, The Life of George M. Cohan, starring Jimmy Cagney. Cohan had such an impact on American theater that Oscar Hammerstein organized a project to erect a bronze statue in Cohan's honor in Times Square. The statue's pedestal reads, "Give my regards to Broadway."
Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Harold's Way.
Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there.
Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I will soon be there. Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Harold's Way.
Grammy-winning singer-songwriter Sarah Bareilles wrote the music and lyrics for our next song. Waitress is her first musical based on a 2007 film of the same name. In our song, She Used to Be Mine, the character, Jenna, sings longing for her former self. She Used to Be Mine will be sung by a quartet, Carly, Carrie, Amanda, and Julia.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. It's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person that makes you believe it's all true. And now I got you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew would be reckless just enough, who'd get hurt, but who'd learn how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of a life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. It used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all so much for joining us for our performance today. We're taking a short break right now as our friends from the Centerville Community Band and their director, Tom Frogner, will be joining us for our concluding segment of songs. But I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Carly Herner. I am, of course, a member of the Centerville Community Chorus. I also teach here at Centerville High School, and I have been a lifelong Centerville resident. So it's really special to be giving back to my community in this way. And again, thank you so much for coming out and supporting the arts on this Sunday afternoon. The Centerville Community Chorus has been spreading our love of music to the area since 1995. So as Melanie said in the beginning, this is our 30th anniversary. We have grown to our largest number of vocalists ever. We have over 70 vocalists in our group. We are always happy to add more. And if you love music, just like we do, you can pick up one of our comment cards that's on the table outside in the lobby. We hope you consider joining us. We are a non-audition chorus. We perform 2 seasons each year. So we've got our spring season, which is right now. And then we have a fall season that concludes just before Christmas. In addition to these public performances, we also provide shows to over 10 retirement homes in the community. We are actually singing the national anthem at the Dragons game on Wednesday, June 18th next week. If you'll be there, we'll be there too. Thank you so much. We'll also be singing with the band at the Americana Fireworks Show, which is in the Centerville High School Stadium back there on July 3rd. And we participate in a lot of other community events, including on July 25th, we are so honored to be invited by the Centerville Community Band to join them at Stubbs Park for their concert titled At the Movies, The Music Man Movie Experience. Shortly, with their help, as they get situated backstage, we're going to give you a little preview of that show to come in July. But before we get to that, though, the chorus has a few people we would like to thank for making our season so wonderful. So when I call your name, please come up here to receive a little something from us to you. So first and foremost, we have our director, Brett Greenwood. Where'd he go? And our assistant director, Andrea Bublitz. They have worked so tirelessly to bring out the best in us, and for that, we can't thank them enough. And there's also two other people that we'd like to thank, without whose help this season wouldn't have been possible. So first, I'd like to thank the Centerville Community Chorus Vice President, Amanda King, for her tireless work on making this season a success, from weekly communications, working with the band. We thank you so, so much. And last but not least, I would like to say, the chorus as well would like to say thank you. And I would like to say a happy Father's Day to our treasurer and my dad, Scott Graham, who I think I probably know more than anybody else does how hard he has worked and how many hours he has put in to make the season happen, from securing this wonderful facility for this performance to, they're getting ready back there, and booking all of our performances for nursing homes, carting around our sound equipment. The list goes on and on, but Dad, thank you so much. And he's really the best dad out there. I'm a little biased, but it's true. Yes, so please give them all a round of applause. All right, well, I'm going to take that as the high sign that the band is ready. So please sit back, relax, enjoy the concluding portion of our show, a little preview of At the Movies, The Music Man Movie Experience. Thank you again for coming, and thank you for your support.
About the our way to treat you when we treat you, which we may not do at all.
There's an Iowa kind, a special chip on the shoulder, attitude we've never been without.
That we recall.
We can be cold as a falling thermometer in December if you ask about our weather in July.
We're so by God stubborn we can stand touching noses for a week at a time and never see eye to eye.
What the heck? You're welcome. Join us at the picnic.
You can have your fill of all the food you bring yourself.
Really ought to give Iowa a try.
Provided you are contrary.
We can be cold as a falling thermometer in December if you ask about our weather in July. And we're so by God stubborn we can stand touching noses for a week at a time and never see eye to eye. But we'll give you our shirt and go back to the west. If your crop should happen to die.
So what the heck? You're welcome. Glad to have you with us, even though we may not ever mention it again.
Really ought to give Iowa one good Iowa to give Des Moines and your precious and Mississippi, the things to learn now.
March I got a gray Mackinac.
And once I got some grapefruit from Tampa.
Montgomery Ward sent me a bathtub and a crosscut saw.
It could be curtains or dishes or a double boiler.
Or it could be something special just for me.
I got some salmon from Seattle in September. And I expect a new rocking chair. I hope I get my raisins from Fresno.
We close our program with a 1967 classic, Frankie Valli's Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, which he recorded to prove he could sing more than his trademark high falsetto. It was written by pop song team Bob Crewe, an established songwriter and singer, and Bob Gaudio, one of the founding members of the Four Seasons. Together, Crewe and Gaudio wrote Big Girls Don't Cry, Walk Like a Man, and many other hits. This song earned its place in our program of show music because it was featured on Broadway and in the movies as part of Jersey Boys. Here is Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. course, would like to thank and acknowledge some very important people. First of all, thank you for coming out on a holiday. You're the reason we do this. So thank you for being here. Once again, we'd like to thank our directors, Brett Greenwood and Assistant Director Andrea Bublitz. Our gifted accompanist, Emily McConkey, and her son, Oscar, her page turner. We were also especially joined today by John Meechan on bass, Hayden Floro on drums, Mark Alphys on guitar. Extra special thanks to Brian Morgan, our sound technician from the PAC. We will be back here in the PAC in December to share holiday music with you on December 17th, so mark it on your calendars, please. And thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. We love the music. We hope you have loved it too.
Also, please thank the Centerville Community Band. Stand up, band. And you guys stand up too. I take a bow.